Hi, welcome. I'm Richard. And this is...
Paul.
And this is called...
Sunday Chat.
Whoa! Ow! Ow! Sunday Chat! Ooh! You know what that's called? That's called a brouhaha. That's a brouhaha. B-R-O-U-H-A-H-A. Brouhaha. That's my word of the week. It's making a fuss about nothing, basically. An overreaction. An over-egged response.
A more fulsome response than one might want. That's what it means.
Yeah. That was fun.
And you said to me, my word of the week is brouhaha.
Not frou-frou.
No. And I said, oh, it's making a lot of noise about absolutely nothing. And he went, yes! So I knew that one.
She got something right for once. How wonderful. So we also have a confession. My nipples are visible through this t-shirt. Not really. No, that's not the confession. They are though. Look.
They are, yeah.
It's my see-through top. It's not meant to be see-through. I bought it and it is unfortunately see-through. But no, that's not the confession. No, you haven't got nipples. You're like Scaramanga.
Yeah.
Oh no, he had three nipples,
three.
Didn't he?
Mine sort of go, they're innies.
What?
They sort of go innie.
They don't go innie, Paul. You haven't got inverted nipples, Paul.
No.
No, that's wrong.
No.
They point in a different direction. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yes. 9 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
9 and 3.
Anyway, no, that's not
Quarter
the
to 3.
I've got a glow on now. Oh, it's quite warm. I've just been cooking.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, that's the confession. It's Saturday night.
It's Saturday Chat.
Because we're going out tomorrow, which is Sunday when you're watching this, to go and see a friend in need, like you do. And so we had to record it Saturday evening.
Now.
So I'm cooking at the moment, aren't I?
I think you are. I think literally you're radiating heat at the moment.
I know, it's because I've been, slaving over a hot stove. And I don't want to take my jumper off because you'll see my nipples.
Yeah.
I know some of you would like that.
I don't think anyone would like that.
I think they would. Thumbs up if you want to see my nipples.
Yeah.
You'll have to pay though.
It'll be pretty cheap.
You're walking a thin line, lady.
Dear.
Walking a thin line.
Dear.
Anyway, what was I saying? What am I cooking? I'm cooking some vegan macaroni cheese.
Yeah?
I did a recipe yesterday. I filmed it. Oh yeah. It didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to work out.
No.
So I've abandoned the
was
video.
slop.
No, it wasn't slop. It was
it
very
wasn't.
crispy, crunchy, tasty, but not exactly the taste I wanted.
Right.
It wasn't strong enough.
Right.
So I'm experimenting again and will be bringing you that video at some point soon.
And it's baking again in the oven.
So I'm reheating today and we're having it with roasted peppers and onions. Oh,
the onions as well.
I thought that was my beep. No.
No.
Yes.
No.
So...
Because I've been away. I've been away at Social Farms and Gardens AGM and board meeting.
board's
and
the word.
Great.
Ow, that actually hurt.
Good.
That hurt my
Great
wrist.
British birdwatch we did today as well.
So you did the birdwatch without me?
Well, yeah, because we were in Bristol. You weren't there.
Oh well, those birds will just have to suffer now.
What do you mean have to suffer?
Well, I won't be able to do it tomorrow.
Well,
I thought we were going to do it together.
We're going to get it. Well, we are going to do it together, and we hopefully we'll sort what we're hoping to sort tomorrow, and we may be able to do it with that other person tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, there we are.
Me?
Yeah.
You got me with your bangle then, your gold bangle.
I didn't.
You did. Look, there's a lump coming up.
Oh dear.
Just laugh. Just laugh at my injury.
Well, you shouldn't diss something I like. There we are. That's it. Blech. Right.
Anyway, let's get...
What are we talking about?
Well, I was moving things on.
Yes, but not swiftly
You were talking
enough.
about going away.
Yes, well, I had a nice trip to Bristol, yeah. It was long. We had a lot to discuss in the board meetings. So our board meetings take sort of 1.5 days. So there's a lot to discuss.
1.5 days. And 1.5 days in a meeting. Good. Clap hands. Clap, clap. Clap, clap.
Anyway,
really
shut your mouth.
1.5
Yeah.
days.
So we had the AGM and then we had the board meeting.
Slap me again.
So yeah, which was good. It was good. Lot going on.
A lot going on.
A lot.
Tell
going
the viewers what is going on then.
Well, it is actually
Keep it
the
from them.
40th anniversary of Social Farms and Gardens this year. So there's a lot going on, including several conferences and a talk in Manchester in December. And then we've got House of Lords reception in May.
Well, can I go to that?
No. And Great British Birdwatch Today, which a lot of our members have been taking part in. So yeah, there's a lot of activity this year, and it's all good. Yeah.
That's fantastic, Paul. Well done.
What have you done? You were playing with my crotch, weren't you?
I was sewing up your crotch.
Yeah.
Repairing your arseholes.
Mm.
I was. They've all seen that already.
Well, they may not have watched it.
Just
they can go back and watch it.
Just because you've not watched it, Paul.
I haven't had time to watch it. Though interestingly,
it's always
the trousers that I was wearing also now need mending. And I haven't shaved.
Disgusting.
I'm straight off the train and we're doing this.
I nearly stabbed you with the pen then, Paul.
Yeah, well, you wish, yeah. It's not actually straight off the train. I do have a glass of wine.
Yeah, that's why he's so brouhaha.
I did have a cup. You made me a cup of tea when you came in.
I did, of course I did.
Made me a cup of tea.
Cup of tea, dinner,
Yeah. Well, you haven't
everything
made
ready.
me dinner yet.
House is tidy.
Really?
Well, look, those are work things.
What's all that?
That's
there?
the crochet bag.
And all that over there?
Whatever where. That's the sewing. Honestly, Paul, I do have to do things when you're not here. No.
You didn't watch television though,
No, I
did
didn't.
you?
I didn't watch
You didn't
any television
watch
at
any
all.
television.
No, I didn't even switch it on. I entertained myself with my phone.
Well, there we are.
Well, I did.
Did you have it on the vibrate section?
What?
I watched
Disgusting.
John Wick 3.
Did you?
I downloaded it on my tablet thing.
Right.
And I watched half of it on Thursday and the other half last
Well, I
night.
do like a bit of Keanu.
But you've never watched John Wick, have
I'll
you?
tell you the bit I would like.
Never watched John Wick. Your sister likes John Wick.
Does she?
Yeah.
Good.
Trudy likes John
Good.
Wick. Yeah.
Lovely.
But there's an awful lot of sort of and bang, bang, bang and frowny faces and things. And there are a few words.
Well, it's called an action movie for a reason.
It is. It's a very. I mean, at one point on Thursday, we'd been out for a meal, four of us, and we went back to the hotel, and I started watching John Wick, and then they got into a sort of fight thing, and I thought, oh, I'll just pop to the loo. So I went for a wee.
You didn't pause it?
No, and I came back. And they were still doing. So I hadn't really missed anything.
Did you put deodorant on today?
Yes. I
I'm
think.
sure you did.
I think that's your macaroni cheese.
Oh, it might be my onions roasting.
Onions roasting in an open fire.
Well, they're not.
No, that's chestnuts anyway.
Let's get on with it.
The exciting thing is that potatoes!
Oh, we could have had chips.
They're seed potatoes.
Oh, I see.
They're seed potatoes.
Oh.
So these are yours.
I thought...
These are yours.
Are they the Cara ones?
No, they're the purple ones that you like. Kestrel.
Kestrel.
They're the purple ones. And then we
I do like a purple one.
What are those? Charlottes. Harlots.
Oh no, Charlottes.
So look, we've got our potatoes.
Don't get dirt on the sofa, Paul.
So they need to be chitted.
Chitting.
And in fact, there are. Look, you can see there are a few little.
Oh, they've already titted.
Titted. Yeah.
Chitted. Titting your chatties.
So that's exciting.
Is it?
I think they're going to need to go into the shed
Right.
where it's cold and light.
Right. Well, they're not staying here.
No,
No, they're not.
they're not.
So, let's move on.
Have we got anything else to chat about?
Yes.
Oh.
Goodness sake.
I thought I'd done all the important bits.
Now, because this is rather impromptu,
That's a good word, actually.
it is a good word, isn't it? Because this is rather impromptu, if we have forgotten to thank anybody, or give a shout out, or say lovely things to people, we do apologise. Thank you. So Paul, plans for this week. You did some levelling last week, didn't you?
I did the...
Did you see the video?
I did, yeah.
No, I'm talking to the people.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, I don't talk to you.
It's a job I hate. I really
the levelling?
hate the levelling. Don't know, it's a job I hate. But I did it.
Well, I did ask you if you wanted help, and you said to me, no, I'm fine.
Well, I was fine because I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I knew that if you came down to help me, I'd spend twice as long telling you what to do than actually getting done what needed to be done.
Fine.
But next week, I will need some assistance.
Will you?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And on Monday I'm recording the seed sowing for February, so I should be doing that on Monday.
Good.
And there's other things going on as well. So yes, there's quite a lot going on.
You just said that
It's
twice.
quite a busy... January has been far, far busier than I'd expected it to be.
Yeah, but you've pushed yourself to get out there and do things.
I have. I've pushed myself out the door and got on and done things.
And you've done well. You should be proud of yourself.
I'm very proud of myself.
No, you can't do it, Paul.
What have you done?
Well,
Bit of sewing.
Bit of sewing,
Bit of crochet.
cleaning, bit of cooking, bit of videoing. I've also done my latest Kate Bush album review for the album The Sensual World. That's 1989's album The Sensual World by Kate Bush. Kate's 6th studio album.
That's
31 years
ago.
I know. So I've done that, I've recorded it, I've got to look at it and see if it's okay, because you can't tell when you're making a video whether you're just waffling on about nothing for hours and hours and hours.
Oh, I can tell, because I am.
Well, and sometimes you think, was that coherent?
Oh.
You know, did I string the story that I'm telling together in the right way, or am I just jumping from subject to subject without bringing it all together? So you've got to consider the viewer. It's like when I worked as a trainer.
That was a long time ago as well.
Yeah, but you have a set of subjects and you've got a list of things that you need to hit, you know, a list of subjects that you've got to include. But when you get to a certain stage when you've delivered a course, 50 times, you kind of do it in your in your sleep, but you kind of have to check yourself that you're actually doing it in the right way, in the right order, and that you're imparting the knowledge and you're being clear and you're checking yourself all the time. So it's kind of like this inbuilt mechanism that you develop. And because I've only done a couple of those...
cough.
Oh, disgusting sometimes,
I've
Paul.
coughed.
Well, because I've only done a couple of those, well, 3 Kate Bush reviews, I'm not in the swing of doing them, you know, and making sure that, yeah, that's wonderful. That's the 12-inch of the sensual world. That's actually a double grooved 12-inch. That's the album. Yeah, you probably can't see it. Beautiful cover. These are the original vinyls. From 1989.
Stunning eyes.
Yeah, she's very beautiful.
We were fortunate enough to see her at the Hammersmith Odeon when
Hammersmith Apollo.
Oh yeah, well, same thing. Several years ago.
Eventim Apollo.
Yeah, it changes.
Eventim.
Yeah.
Don't you chuck my records
Who's
over like that?
sponsoring it at the moment? And it was, for me, it was like a spiritual moment. For the first half,
Well, I think it was.
I was just in tears.
I think it was for most people who were fortunate enough to be there.
I'm just welling up now thinking about it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
14?
Yeah.
2014?
Yeah.
Your birthday?
Yeah.
2014?
Can you believe that we actually managed to get tickets for my birthday, and we managed to get them right in the centre, right at the front. I mean, it was like 4th row, wasn't it, or something, right in the middle. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe
really
it.
welling up now.
Yeah, all right now, all right, calm down now. Oh, don't be silly.
It was fabulous.
Yeah, just...
But buying the tickets, that was different.
It was a nightmare.
Oh,
it was
dear.
a nightmare.
You had to, because you're in the fan club or something, you got an opportunity to register.
Pre-sale.
Early. Yeah,
Pre-sale. Pre-sale opportunity, day before they went on sale. Certain time you had to log on using this code, and the booking was timed.
The code could only be used once.
Couldn't log on. Internet wasn't working.
We had to use...
It wouldn't accept my card.
No, because we then used my phone as the internet.
Yeah.
But that then changed the IP.
Which meant my card wouldn't work on that computer. Had to use your card. You passed it across the room to me, dropped the card, and it flew across the room, and it all went in slow motion. And meanwhile, the clock is counting down, saying you've got like 4 minutes to complete your booking or you lose these seats.
I think it was like 1 minute something at that point.
We finished it. We finished it. I've never shaken so much in my life. I was shaking.
What's that number? And then you have to put the digit thing, you know, on the card, the 3-digit thing, and it was sort of... your hand was shaking.
I was shaking.
And I think it got down to about 12 seconds.
Well, look, it was an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
And we got tickets.
Yeah.
And, you know, we did it. And she's probably never going to do it again.
It was extraordinary.
It was like a dream looking back.
Yeah.
It's like, did that actually happen?
Yeah, it is a bit like that.
You know. And you can remember it, but I think that was the whole purpose of it.
But
to give people that feeling, that experience, a dream within a dream.
We saw it, and were just, on cloud 59,000
for days,
and then we were offered the chance of going to see it again.
Yeah.
And we went, no. We're taking somebody else's seat. somebody else would use those seats, but B, it had been so magical. I mean, there are very few people that I am just in awe of. I work with so many people. There's so many people. In awe, very few. And she was like here.
I know she's there. It was great.
At one point, she came off the stage and goes through the auditorium, and she was there.
Yeah.
And it was really bizarre because I'm not sure whether she lived in Pangbourne or Taplow or somewhere around there, but I don't think you texted me to say you were doing the Kate Bush, and as I was on the train coming back today, we went through, or not we, the train goes through Pangbourne, it races past Pangbourne. And I know that's an area that she used to live, and I was, Kate Bush suddenly came into my head, and then it then suddenly came into my head you were doing that review today as well.
Oh, how nice. Anyway.
There's a lovely bridge in Pangbourne. Toll bridge.
Where is this place? What are you talking about?
Pangbourne, it's outside Reading. It's to the west of Reading.
Well, she lived in Theale.
Yeah, that's around the same thing.
Yeah, near where all the water and the lakes and the canal is, the Kennedy and Avon Canal. She lived up there somewhere. She doesn't live there now, I don't think. Anyway.
I also, when I was about maybe 19, 20, we also lived in Limpsfield Chart, and she lived very close to there at that point. Saw in a post office once.
Did she?
Yeah.
Lovely. I've got no desire to meet her. They say never meet your idols.
No.
So I've got no desire. She's an ordinary person as far as I'm concerned, and leads her life in as ordinary a way as possible. She's not a celebrity. I love that about her. She doesn't court attention. She just gets on with what she does it very well. That's it. So, anything else you'd like to talk about before we say goodbye for this week's Sunday chat?
Sunday chat!
Oh, God.
Where's your fault? You said it. I'm not going to not say it if you say it. If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have said it. But you did say it. I don't know. I think it's a quickie this evening.
It is, because we're going to eat shortly, or else that macaroni cheese will be macaroni cinders.
Not as in cinders, as in Cinderella.
Well, I'll be the one chucking the cinders out, won't I? I'll be the Cinderella in this case.
Though we could put it onto the compost, of course. Yeah.
Can you? Macaroni?
Well, it could go into the hot bin.
Oh, the hot bin
the
composter.
Hot bin composter. Or the... What's it? The Tamaguchi one. What's the other one we've got? The Wakahihi. I don't know. What is it?
Bloody no,
the one
it's
at the side
yours.
of the house.
The
next
worms.
to the wormery. No, not the wormery. The other
Anyway,
one. I can't.
Waffling on now, Paul. We're saying goodbye. Thank you, bloody thank you for watching. Thank you, bloody thank you. And we'll see you very soon.
You've got a crease on your nose.
What? What?
You've got a crease on your nose.
What?
Look there.
What are you talking about?
I've never noticed that before.
Jesus Christ.
It's aging. He started aging.
It's going to be like that film, isn't it? I'm going to walk out of the blue flame and age rapidly suddenly.
Oh, I love She. It's such a fantastic.
I found it sad.
Oh, it is quite sad.
Very
It's such a
sad
lovely
that
Christopher Lee.
That she aged
Christopher
like
Lee,
that.
isn't it? Yeah, it is sad, but it's such, and it's Hubbard, isn't it? He also wrote that one with Christian Bale.
Well, do I need Botox on the nose?
No, you don't.
Well,
you
if
just
you
need
think
an
if
iron.
I've got a crease,
You just iron it
how can
out.
I have a crease on my nose, for God's sake?
It's there. It's there.
There's no crease there. It's a spot or something.
You've scratched it out now.
It's a spot, a little spot
No,
or a
it's
scab
not.
or something. Well, it's certainly not something to worry about, Paul.
No, unlike mine.
Unlike those trenches around your
yes.
eyes.
I had acid things, didn't I? I had a procedure this week, not a operation thing, but they were for the Barrett's esophagus that I've got. They were measuring acid.
Yes,
and
he had a thing through his nose.
It wasn't attractive.
Very attractive.
It wasn't attractive. So they were measuring the acid in my stomach and the acid in
It
my
went fine,
throat.
didn't it?
It did.
It was fine.
It did. They were absolutely
fine.
lovely. I went
24
to,
hours you had to wear it for.
Yeah, St
with a
Mark's
monitor.
Hospital. St Mark's Hospital. It was.
Northwick Park.
Northwick Park. Absolutely lovely.
It was all fine, it's all fine. It's all lovely and
Yeah.
fine.
So we'll get the results
We'll talk about that in another video.
another time.
Thank you.
But it was quite it was quite funny.
We're going now, Paul.
Oh, we're going now.
Making a bit of a brouhaha about saying goodbye.
Ooh, ha
aren't you?
ha. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bloody thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Paul. Thank you.
Bye.
From me and my nose crease. Get to that mirror right away.
It might be a crevasse next week. Oh dear. It's not there now.
Bye. Bye. I magicked it away.
I think you scratched it away. Taken off various layers of the epidermis. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Are
Bye.
you doing wiping windows? Is that what you're doing?
Changing the light
Changing
bulbs.
light bulbs. Sweeping the floor.
Yeah. You know the routine. Bye. Thank you. Bye. And you, Auntie Barbara.